So this is the first week of the lockdown. I'm not going to go into what's going on in Spain at the moment. I think we can safely say it's pretty bad, unfortunately. Looked at figures last night. There was nearly 20,000 confirmed cases. We're a week behind Italy. We're the fourth largest in the world that's got these confirmed cases. So it's not a good sight at the moment. And I don't want to put death and gloom on this video, really. I want to try and keep it positive, if that's possible. But what I can say is, as far as I know, at the moment, there's been no confirmed cases on Camposol, which is good to hear. Now, in the Murcia region, this is looking at figures yesterday, there was only 215 confirmed cases in the region, and they had 7 intensive. 1 was cured, but I did hear just before I went to bed last night, unfortunately, one of those was a fatality and passed away, which is such a shame. This is the last thing that we need. But other than that, yeah, things are going on okay. I think when we got the first lockdown, because the Murcia region locked down first before the rest of the country did, and we were already locked down since last Saturday. And I think it took a couple of days for it all to settle in, because I hear on Monday, obviously people were worried about getting the food in, so there was a massive queue outside Consum on B. There was a bit nastiness on the old Facebook books, and I think it's never happened as far as in my lifetime. This sort of figure's never happened before, and I think it does take a while for people to adjust. And obviously it's the same with the police out there as well. They've been a bit lenient, but obviously now if you get caught out, you get fined. Now the fines, if you get caught, if you go, this is another thing I'm not too sure on. Now, I read one report saying if you're going shopping, you've got to shop local. Now what they mean by local, I would say it means probably on Camposol itself, because we've got a big supermarket, Consum. We've got 2 smaller mini markets on Camposol as well. Because I'm on A, I use Allen's. And on B, there's another one. I can't think what it's called now. So anyway, what I will say is, anybody's got anything that they like to let people know, because this is what it's all about, please add it below in the comments. Yeah. Now, some people, obviously, I did read something which I thought was pretty fair enough. They got a rabbit. Now, the supermarkets here didn't have any rabbit food. I think that's what they wanted. They want some straw. So they wanted to go down to the port. They weren't too sure, could they drive down to the port? Because it sounds like if you do get stopped and you haven't got a fair enough reason, then the fine starts from 600 and it can go up to 30,000. Now, I think at the beginning of the week, police were a bit lenient and let you off. But now, apparently, if you do get caught and you haven't got a good enough excuse, or you haven't got no proof, if you had gone to, say, maybe the garage to show your receipt, then it's a €600 fine on the spot. Yeah, not so good. So I would like to still clarify that. I mean, some people say, yeah, you can go down to the port to obviously go to the supermarket. So I noticed supermarket Tesco's was saying that they've got plenty of stuff in stock, but are we allowed really to go from there? Me personally, I'm just going to stay on where I am, and I can just go over to Allen's if I need anything. At the moment, I'm fine. And I've got to thank all the staff at all the places. I'm talking about the shops, Consum, Allen's, the health. Obviously the guys that are still going around emptying the bins and that, doing a fantastic job. Now, at the moment, at 8 o'clock every night, up on the roofs, all the sectors. Now, I did put an ask out in the week if anybody could give me any footage. And so I went up last night, and yes, so at 8 o'clock every night on Camposol, no matter where you are, they're on their roofs or on their terraces, they're shouting, they're ringing the bell, making a load of noise, some are singing, We had a bit of Viral in last night, fantastic. I'll put that bit of footage up now. What all this is about is to thank all the people in Spain, not just here on Camposol or in the area, but to thank all the services, especially the hospital services, because they're doing a fantastic job. And this is just a way of saying thank you for those guys. But it'd be nice to know who's got the best group. From what I can see so far on the Facebook groups, D seems to be doing the most, but I have to be honest, when I was on A last night, A did a good performance last night. So I will try in the week to capture more of that. Now I went out, I'll take Bonnie out most days for a short walk, and on Thursday, which is understandable, now every Thursday morning we have the market. Well, there was nothing to see, so the market's obviously been cancelled. I think nearly all the festivals have been cancelled now, and even all the Easter events have been cancelled. So there's not a lot to do. And at the moment, it's only week one. I think we're quite happy sat indoors because the weather's been really pants as well. It's not like we can even sit outside. It's been so gloomy, cold and windy. I know, don't you feel sorry for us sometimes? And I got to hopefully reassure the people back in the UK, because I do get quite a lot of people asking me, I hope my folks are all right on Camposol. And as far as I know at the moment, guys, like I just said, there's been no confirmed cases. And there is a good community spirit here. There has been quite a few people that can get about, and who said if they just can't get out, that they're quite willing to go out and do the shopping for them. And there are obviously some people checking in on other people to make sure they're all right, because obviously there's a lot, because it's an old age place, isn't it? But there is young families here as well, and like there is work going on as well. What I would like to know is who is open on Camposol, as far as I know. I mean, it sounds like somebody was asking about oil in a week. They phoned up their usual guy and he said he couldn't come out. But thankfully, there has been links being put up that there is somebody that go around delivering the oil. And I'm talking about for your central heating, because we're stuck indoors at the moment. Yeah, we've got the heating on. Now, I believe the Barbers was open. I don't know if that was true, but I think that was booked appointments. We can safely say that none of the restaurants and bars are open. The only places that I know are open are the pharmacy. Now, I believe the pharmacy is still open at its normal times. Allen's last week was open all day on a Saturday. I don't know if that would be the same today. I haven't had a chat with him the past couple of days. Now, Consume did put up new timings. They're open from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. Not open Sundays, but I believe they're open Saturdays. You can only have 40 people in the shop. Now, I know in Allen's, they only could have 4 people in the shop. And I've got some footage here because I can just shoot across from my where I live, and people are queuing up outside to the car park. So it just shows you, yeah, it is quite serious. And now, at the moment, as far as I know, there doesn't seem to be any problems with getting food. There doesn't seem to be any shortages. The only thing I think there is a shortage on, unfortunately, is face masks. I don't know where you can get face masks from on Camposol, especially. Maybe you got to go down into the port. But as far as I know, obviously all the main Chinese shops are all shut anyway. So if anybody knows where you can get face masks, you know, that'd be nice to know. Now, obviously, also, if anybody on Camposol feels that they've got the virus, then what you can do, you can phone up. There's a helpline. I'll put that below as well. But obviously, if you phone 112, the emergency service will come out to your home and give you a check. Now, I don't know how this is going on, because I did watch on the national news of Spain that they were starting to run out with testing kits, and I don't know if that's true or not. But if you feel ill, don't go down to the health centre. Phone the number. They'll come out to you and check you first before, to make sure if you've got to go, unfortunately go to a hospital. Now, I believe, because our nearest hospital is an hour's drive away, I think they're still allowing visitors in. I'm not 100% sure on that, but that'll be something else that we'll have to add. So I'm just, so if we've got anything else, because the other thing is, unfortunately, well, not unfortunately, because obviously a lot of people now are staying at home and working from home. YouTube and Netflix are slowing down their streams so these guys can carry on working from home. So my upload does take a long time to upload. I don't want to babble on too much. But what I will say is, guys, if you've got any information, please put it in the comments, because I'm stuck on A. I don't know about the other 3 sectors, unfortunately. I don't go over there. I can't get about. I'm sort of stuck here really. But I would like to try and inform people what's going on. So the main thing is, stay safe, stay happy, think positive. We'll beat it. That's all I can say. We're going to beat it. And I'll catch you next week. Again, hopefully some more positive news. And as I always say, keep watching, and I'll catch you next week. Oh yeah, don't forget, I've got videos coming out twice a week, Tuesdays and Thursdays. For how long that will go on, I don't know. But yeah, stay safe.